Good afternoon and welcome to the Headwaters Science Center daily show at 3:30, our daily science show. My name is Anne and today I have Angel. Hi Angel, can you say hi? Angel. Angel is one of our animal educators here at the Headwaters Science Center. And today, because it's United States Independence Day, we are going to be talking about an animal that I see very often in my day-to-day travels around the area. We're going to be talking about bald eagles. Angel, what do you think of bald eagles? So I think Angel, if she was out and saw a bald eagle, she might not be too friendly, but she might also be able to hold her own and complain at a bald eagle. So bald eagles, as you know, are our national bird of the United States, and they can be found all over the United States and in Alaska. They're not in Hawaii, but they really only breed in the northern part of the United States and in Alaska. So I've got a volunteer here, Carter, come on up, who is going to help us learn a little bit about eagles. So if you can stand right there, and there's the camera. So bald eagles, are a kind of bird. You're doing a great job. They're a kind of bird that's called a raptor, and so they have very sharp, pointy beaks, just like that. Perfect, Carter. Add it a little bit tighter so it stays up. Oh, look how handsome you look. And they also have feathers, right? Yes, so we call bald eagles bald. Are bald eagles really bald? No, right? We'll just put this around you, but they have white feathers on their head that make their heads gleam and shine. And they have very, very long wingspans. Do we have anybody who's 6 feet tall? Are you 6 feet tall? Yes. So we have one person here who's 6 feet tall. That is about the size of a wingspan. Would you stand up, sir? Are you willing to be on the camera? Would you spread out your arms? And humans are kind of cool. Our arm span is about the same as our height. So that is about the size of an eagle wings. And Carter here is going to demonstrate our eagle wings. Can you spread your arms out? Oh, excellent job, Carter. And eagles also have claws. And on raptors, we have a special name for the claws. Can anybody tell me what that's called? What are eagle feet called?
Talons.
They're called talons. We're going to put on his talons. Oh, look at those sharp claws. Put on one foot. And what do eagles use their talons for?
Scratching.
Tell me again.
Scratching.
For scratching. They can scratch.
They can scratch animals.
And eagle talons are especially good at grabbing on. Grabbing onto things. So our fish here at the Headwaters Science Center better be careful. Arno, would you pick up our golden eagle puppet? We also have a golden eagle puppet and show the talons. These talons are holding on there, but bald eagle talons are great for holding on to fish. So we can say, do any of you like America has talent show? Bald eagles have talons, and their talent with the talons is to be able to grasp and hold on. So I have seen several times around Bemidji the talons for holding on. Thank you, Arno. Eagles fly over the water, right, and grab a fish. Have any of you ever seen that?
Yes.
Oh, so our fish better watch out. Yeah, and they can fly far with their fish. Yep. Good. So how do you feel being an eagle, Carter?
These feathers hurt.
The feathers hurt. Yeah. So let's give Carter an applause. And his sharp beak and his talons. Arno, would you help Carter take off his talons here? All right. Okay, so another round of applause for Carter. Good job, buddy. Okay. And I recommend, so we have a couple people who is anybody visiting Bemidji and staying for a little bit of time? So it's a very hot day today. So I recommend that when you're done with your visit at the Headwaters Science Center, you get outside and you go in the shade. And one beautiful shady place around here where you can see an eagle nest is if you go to Diamond Point Park, which is right by Bemidji State University. And if you go on one of the paths that's kind of closer to the, it's closer to the university from the play area. And look up in one of the pine trees, there's an eagle nest that you can see. And I was there a couple weeks ago, and there are some young eaglets there. There's also eagle nests at Lake Bemidji State Park. So, eagles catch their own food, but they can also be kind of sneaky, and they often take food away from other animals or are scavengers. So since today is Independence Day, I'm going to talk about one of our founding fathers, my favorite founding father, because he was also a scientist. Who do you think I'm going to quote right now? Which founding father was also... No, the founding father, someone who helped when the United States was brand new. Who was also a scientist and did a lot. We have a kite here. He also worked with kites to learn about electricity. Benjamin Franklin. And anybody know the story of Benjamin Franklin and his feelings? He had big feelings about a lot of things. He had a lot of opinions. But this is what he said about bald eagles. So he didn't like how the bald eagle, they would steal from other birds and how they're scavengers. So he said, "For my own part, I wish the bald eagle had not been chosen the representative of our country. He is a bird of bad moral character. He does not get his living honestly. Besides, he is a rank coward. The little kingbird, not bigger than a sparrow, attacks him boldly and drives him out of the district." So, Benjamin Franklin was not a fan of bald eagles. I am a fan of bald eagles. Bald eagles are pretty amazing, but one thing they have that is not so amazing is their voice. And so if Ryan is ready, I can also talk about a couple other things. So bald eagles are also movie stars in a lot of different TV shows, but they have, like many other actors, they often have a voice double. So when you hear a bald eagle in a movie, you often hear a red-tailed hawk. And I'm having Ryan pull up, and maybe the audience can see the website. I can't, the Cornell University Ornithology website. When I have a question about a bird, I often go to their website, and they have a lot of information about birds, about where they live, what they do, their sounds. So Ryan, what do you have queued up for me?
So we'll go with the bald eagle one first, which the one that the stream is going to hear will be different, but I also have it pulled up on my phone for those of us who are here in person. So. That's the bald eagle.
That's the bald eagle. So that's cool, but maybe not. We'll see when we'll do the red-tailed hawk when we're ready. Has anybody ever heard of bald eagle? Keep your ears open. Keep your ears open.
I don't know.
Got an ad first.
It's a free website, so you will have ads.
Alright. So the red-tailed hawk.
On Arno's holding up our ready. Oh, this is some movie that red-tailed hawk. That's coming.
There it is.
Is there just one?
One.
Okay, so that is a little bit more of an impressive sound. Often, when you see a bald eagle in a movie, we'll have that red-tailed hawk sound dubbed over it. What was the oldest eagle? Anybody have a guess? The oldest eagle ever recorded in their age? How long do you think a bald eagle can live?
Is it in human care or is it in the wild?
In the wild. So this was a banded eagle.
Give me 29.
Add 9 more years. 29 plus 9 is 38. 38 years in Florida. So it was banded in 1997. That's pretty old, huh, Angel? And was hit by a car. So that is probably one of the leading causes of death for bald eagles now are cars. What was the biggest problem for bald eagles 50 years ago? Hunters, yes. So hunters in the United States, many, and also Alaska, also in Canada, many bald eagles were killed by hunters. And also the chemical DDT, which was used to control mosquitoes, made their eggshells weak. And so many eggs did not hatch, or the eaglets were not viable. So now that is no longer a problem, actually bald eagles are doing very well. They're no longer on the endangered species list. Yesterday, one of our longtime volunteers at the Headwaters Science Center came in. His name is John Matheson. And you often see him here now that COVID is no longer a danger, as big of a danger for him now that he's fully vaccinated. He often works with our saltwater tank. But when he was active in his career, he did a lot of work with bald eagles and also with wild turkeys. But he has told me that the number of eagles we have here on the Chippewa National Forest is about the maximum capacity that we could have. Like there's no more, the territory that an eagle needs is about at full. So that bald eagles are actually doing very well here in northern Minnesota. Have any of you seen a bald eagle? Yeah. So one way when I'm looking for an eagle is I often look up and I look at the silhouette. Maybe I'll show half of it like that. And you can see by the shape, often when a raptor or another bird is far away, the easiest way to identify it is by learning the shape and kind of by the size. So this is an eagle. I don't know if you want to show some of the other ones. No? But you can also tell by the size. There's falcons
Pick
and
them
the
up and
shape
hold
of
them
the
in front
wings.
of the camera there.
You can hold it by the camera. Yeah.
That looks like a osprey or something.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
accipiters.
this is an osprey. Osprey.
And that's like vultures here, I know.
What's this one?
Yeah.
Gold tones.
Those are butins, another kind.
All
right. Any other questions about bald eagles, or stories or observations? Has anyone ever seen a bald eagle swimming?
No?
I've seen videos, but I've never actually seen a bald eagle swimming. But they can they are on the water and they sort of roll with their wings. Often, if they have a very heavy fish that they're trying to bring ashore. Has anybody ever seen another animal attack a bald eagle in flight?
Crows.
I've seen crows, right? I've seen crows. A bald eagle will come to our property. I've seen red-winged blackbirds in my yard, right, who are nesting, who are a little bit worried about the eagles being there. A bunch of them will fly at the bald eagle and harass them. So one thing I would love to see in my lifetime I've never seen would be bald eagles mating. Has anybody ever seen that before? So that is a super impressive thing to see. They will mate actually in the air, kind of as they're tumbling, somersaulting down. I've seen a video of it, but I've never seen it in real life. So that's something I do hope to see sometime. All right. Any other stories about bald eagles or comments about bald eagles? Angel, what do you think? You have a comment about bald eagles? No? So thank you for listening to our show. Every day at 3:30, our Headwaters Science Center is open now 7 days a week from 9:30 until 5, Mondays through Saturdays, and on Sundays we open at 1 to 5 p.m. And thank you to the members of the Beltrami Electric Company, like me. When we pay our power bill, we can choose to round it up to the nearest whole number, and then that spare change collected over by all the cooperative members goes to fund events like this or many other community events in our region. So thank you for watching, thank you for those online, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Hope you can enjoy